Hello everyone. Today we'll explore the meaning and importance of accent, a crucial topic for understanding how English pronunciation varies systematically around the world. We'll examine what makes accents distinctive, compare American and British English, and discuss practical implications for language learners. Let's start with the fundamentals. An accent is the distinctive way of pronouncing a language associated with a particular country, area, or social class. But here's what makes accents fascinating. They're not random collections of different sounds. Instead, accents are systematic, integrated systems where changes in one area affect others. Think of it this way. When British English lost the R sound after vowels, it didn't just disappear. The language compensated by developing centering diphthongs, those sliding vowel sounds you hear in words like here and there. This shows us that accents function as complete interconnected systems. Accent differences operate on two levels. First, we have segmental features. These are the individual sounds, the vowels and consonants that form the building blocks of accent variation. These create the most noticeable differences between varieties. But equally important are suprasegmental features, elements that operate above individual sounds. These include rhythm, stress patterns, and melodic patterns. Interestingly, suprasegmental features are often more challenging for learners to master because they operate at an unconscious level, yet they're crucial for natural sounding speech. Now let's examine the key differences between American and British English, starting with vowels. Three major patterns distinguish these varieties. First, the trap-bath split. In British English, words like bath, dance, and can't use a long ah sound, while American English maintains the shorter ah sound. This split affects hundreds of common words and is one of the most reliable indicators of which variety you're hearing. Second, rhoticity creates fundamental differences. American English produces R-colored vowels throughout, while British English developed centering diphthongs to replace these sounds, so car sounds completely different in each variety. Third, many American dialects have undergone the lot-thought merger, making cot and court sound identical, while British English maintains this distinction clearly. Moving to consonants, rhoticity again plays a central role. American English pronounces R in all positions, car, hard, letter, while British English systematically lost post-vocalic R. However, British English developed linking R and intrusive R as compensatory mechanisms. The treatment of T also differs dramatically. American English uses T-flapping, converting T to a tap sound between vowels, so water and city have that characteristic bouncing rhythm. British English employs T-glottalization instead, where T becomes a glottal stop in specific positions, like in button. This slide illustrates these T processes clearly. Notice how American T-flapping creates that flowing rhythmic quality, while British T-glottalization produces distinct articulatory patterns. These aren't random variations. They're systematic processes that apply predictably across large classes of words. Another systematic difference involves the Y sound after consonants. American English shows widespread yod dropping, tune, due, and new lose that palatal glide. British English generally maintains it. This affects numerous word families and represents an ongoing sound change in American English. Beyond individual sounds, the varieties differ in suprasegmental features. Stress patterns show systematic variations, American laboratory versus British laboratory. These aren't isolated differences, but reflect different morphological processing. Intonation patterns also distinguish the varieties significantly. American English tends toward wider pitch ranges with dramatic movements, including that characteristic high-rising terminal that can make statements sound questioning. British English employs more constrained pitch ranges with distinctive full-rise patterns, serving specific communicative functions. It's important to recognize that American English encompasses substantial regional variation. The northern city's vowel shift affects the Great Lakes region. Southern American English shows monophthongization and the pin-pen merger. Western varieties display advanced cot-cot merging and participate in the California vowel shift. Similarly, British English includes tremendous diversity. Received pronunciation represents just one prestigious variety among many regional forms. Scottish English preserves rhoticity, Yorkshire maintains distinctive vowel qualities, and Cockney shows extensive consonantal variation, including th fronting. Accent variation correlates systematically with regional identity, social class, education, and other demographic factors. Understanding these social dimensions helps learners make informed choices about accent targets and appreciate the social significance of pronunciation variation. For Thai learners specifically, both varieties present systematic challenges. The transition from syllable-timed to stress-timed rhythm affects both varieties. American English challenges include mastering R-colored vowels and T-flapping. British English presents difficulties with the larger vowel inventory, centering diphthongs, and linking phenomena. Effective learning strategies address these systematic differences. Contrastive analysis helps identify transfer patterns from Thai. Minimal pair practice targets vowel distinctions absent in Thai phonology. Rhythm training should focus on stress timing patterns specific to your target variety. Not all accent features are equally important. Core features like rhoticity patterns and major vowel processes most significantly affect accent identification and intelligibility. Secondary features contribute to authenticity but may be less critical for basic communication. Focus your learning energy on features that most impact successful communication. The choice between American and British targets should consider practical factors, academic context, professional requirements, and available input. In academic settings where British materials predominate, British English may prove more practical. For business contexts with American partnerships, American English might be preferable. Understanding accent as systematic variation rather than random difference enhances your global communication competence. Whether you choose American or British English as your target, accent awareness helps you navigate our interconnected world more effectively. Remember, both varieties represent valid, systematic ways of organizing English pronunciation, each with its own internal logic and communicative effectiveness. Thank you for your attention.